It's your boy Boost, and y'all keep it locked in. You got me on the 3-point conversion radio. Let's go.
For both of you guys, the late game stuff in the second half of the year was often a struggle, especially offensively. This is 2 games in a row now, playoff games, where you've closed it out by getting good looks. What is the biggest thing that's evolved, you think, for this team to get to the point where you can execute so well offensively down the stretch?
I mean, just the whole team. We trust each other. You know, it doesn't matter down the stretch who takes the shot. Just find an open guy. Everybody put the work in, so, you know. And I trust my teammates, so for sure, I can't wait to pass it to them if they're open.
You want me to answer that too?
Yeah.
I think our organization's been good. Getting to a few sets that we really like, stuff that is easy for Ant to read, and you know, he makes plays late game, and we, as a supporting cast, got to be around him and help him out. And he's done a good job of finding us late games and giving us confidence.
And
Ant Finch has talked about how important starts are to the game. You come on, you got 13 points in the first couple minutes of this game. What did you have right away out of the jump here?
I just felt good. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. I didn't have anything, and my teammates found me on some easy layups. You know, I've never got that many easy buckets, so that was pretty fun.
And how important is that mentality of yours before this game, before facing the champions, the actual champions? So how important is that mentality for you and for the team? How do you take that mentality to them?
I mean, I lost to these guys last year, you know, and they are the defending champs. They're a hard team to beat. Great team. They got great players. They got the best player in the league with Nikola Jokic. To me, they got the best closer with Jamal Murray, the best three-point shooter with Michael Porter Jr. So it's tough to beat this team. It's not just my mentality; it's the team mentality. We come in and you know we know it's going to be a war, and you know we just play within the game and just stay within the game. They make runs. We know we got to make our runs and just fight, man. It's going to be a fight.
Mike, Nikhil said in the locker room the other day that you wait to score. And was the second half one of those occasions where you knew you had to come out and be a scorer and be much more aggressive?
Yeah, no, Ant was shooting all the balls in the first half. So it was hard to get a rhythm. No, but you know, you just gotta play with the flow of the game. You know, he had it going, got us out to an early lead, and for me, you know, I'm comfortable, you know, waiting until the second half, and I've done that a lot throughout my career. I've done that a lot this season. You know, the guys trust me to do that and be aggressive. They all tell me to shoot more and look for my shot more, and tonight was one of those nights.
But Ant, you're also one of those people, everybody's saying you're trusting your teammates. When your teammates were as cold as almost everybody was in the first half, does that make it harder when you know you're on?
Make what hard?
Make it harder to get off the ball?
No, no, not at all. I mean, these guys gonna make shots. I mean, everybody gonna miss shots. I'm gonna miss shots. I'm not gonna make all my shots. I don't care how many shots they miss. If they're open, I'm gonna pass it every single time. I see the work that they put in, you know. So yeah, I don't care how many shots you take, make or miss. I'm gonna throw it to you if you're open.
And the team challenge is obvious. You're coming into the opposing players' building and then the defending champs. Is there any part of the individual challenge that speaks to you, that gets you excited? I mean, you're going up against a team that has the guy considered the best player in the league, reigning Finals MVP, could win a third MVP this year. But you have something to say for how you can play. I mean, does that excite you at all?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Going against the best player in the world is always fun. Going against the best team in the world is always fun. And like I said, man, they're well coached. They're disciplined. They're not going to beat themselves. And I feel like our coaching staff did a great job of game planning throughout the 3-4 days that we had, and our guys came out and competed tonight. So it's not about just me personally. It's about my team. You know, they give me confidence also. I mean, seeing in the third quarter, I didn't do anything. I was just out there running up and down. And Mike and Kat came out big for us, so that gave me confidence, you know, to try to find myself.
And you had a big game, but your sixth man of the year came up big time for you guys tonight. Talk about what you saw from Nas tonight in that second half, and what he did for you guys.
He stayed patient. You know, it's a lot of growth within Nas, man. Like, he didn't check out the game. He wasn't worried about his makes or misses. He just kept playing. And I think defense got him going tonight. Coach told him to start fronting, and he started fronting. We got a couple steals. He was able to get out, get some putbacks, play off the catch. He played within the flow tonight. He didn't let nothing bother him as far as the game not going his way. And eventually it'll come to you, man, if you be patient. And he did that, man. He came up big. He was the reason we won tonight.
Obviously, this is for both of you guys. This franchise hasn't been at this stage in 20-plus years. How much of this do you guys relish introducing the Timberwolves against the champions in their building in this, sort of environment?
Man, I think Ann will say the same. I think we're just locked in on what we're doing.
20 years ago, yeah.
We haven't even thought about
I probably wasn't even born when they.
No, but just in general about introducing you guys to the world.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think it's about that. We just coming out to play. Yeah, it's not about introducing us to nobody. We know who we are. We don't care what people say or what people think about us. We're a collective group. We trust each other. It's all love between us, and we're well coached. So, we coming out, and as long as we got each other back, it don't really matter what anybody else think.
And kind of following your career from the moment you were drafted, it seemed like the one thing that you've always wanted to defy about people's opinion of you is that you would never be a good shooter in the NBA, or that you might be a below average shooter. Over the years, just how much work have you put into your shot and becoming the kind of shooter that you are today?
A lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. Super tiring, but it's all worth it when it shows, like on nights like tonight. Because, of course, when I came in the league, the thing was I couldn't shoot. So, I mean, those summers that I had leading up to now was me, C. Hines, and Key was a lot of work, man. Just shooting. Some days we're going there and just shoot 2,000 shots. So, definitely, man, it was tough.
This is for Mike over here. The fact that Nuggets are a smart team and run their offense very well, run everything very well. How does that appeal to you in the chess match of it? That's first. And second, how have you seen the guy next to you grow the most over the last year or so?
Yeah, we got our work cut out. They're a team that they run their offense, almost perfectly every time. There's nobody too sped up, nobody rushed. They cut, they play off each other, and it's a tough team to defend. And it's going to be a chess match. They're going to change things by quarter, by play, and we have to be able to adjust to them as much as they adjust to us. And so it's going to be a long road on this one, but we just got to keep grinding and figuring that out. But as far as Ant, just really proud of the way he's accepted the kind of growth that he needed to have to be where he's at right now. Because a lot of that has to do with him understanding the game better, understanding how to play off his teammates when things, when they're doubling him and making it tougher on him. He's able to make our life easier. Trusting us, and it's not easy for 22, 23-year-old to make that adjustment so quickly. So
22.
So he's learning. So keep it up, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Fast learner. Yeah.
We saw some emotion from you out on the floor. We've heard about the message that you sent to this team, and know that you're a competitor. How do you effectively channel competitiveness individually for yourself in this series, if that makes sense?
Man, every game, honestly, and people say you play the game like it's your last game. It feels like it's becoming that for me, even more so as I gotten older. I tell these guys all the time, man, I ain't got a long time, man. I'm just out here every day, trying to give everything I got, and I want them to see that. I want to dive on the floor. I want to guard post ups. I want to show them I can still move, and I want them to follow that. And I think that they've been accepting to that, and understanding my urgency, and I told this guy, man, just take us along, with him, because he's the way his energy and what he brings for us. It's easy for me to want to get up every day and try to match that, So we work well together right now, and we just got to keep it going.
And back here for you, and with
the way you guys came out against Phoenix and go up 2-0, and you faced a desperate team in back-to-back games, knowing that Denver doesn't want to go down 0-2 going back to Minnesota, what do you draw from games 3 and 4 maybe that showed you were able to kind of weather a team's big punch really in order to not go down in such a big hole and able to answer the call on those questions? What do you draw from those games going into game 2?
Those games was tough to win. Last series, 3 and 4, they came out and played hard. But it's a lot different, man. You know, Denver they won't beat themselves. They won't turn the ball over. They're going to make open shots. So it's going to be tough. I can't really draw nothing from that series to this one because Denver is the defending champ. So it's going to be tough. We just got to come out and play. We got to play better, man. We made a whole bunch of game plan mistakes. That's if we keep making those, we're going to beat ourselves because that's a great team over there and they're well coached. So we just got to come out and cut that down and make the right plays offensively, and we'll be all right.